Mein heutiger Gast ist nach meiner bescheidenen Meinung eine der großartigsten Persönlichkeiten im internationalen Musikgeschäft. Das ist die aktuelle CD, schon eine Weile auf dem Markt. Vespertine, wir hören gleich Cocoon daraus live bei uns. Herzlich willkommen, Björk! I really enjoyed very much to have you with us tonight, because I know you for many, many years, of course only videos and the movie and your music, and I really like very much what you do. And you've been to Hamburg yesterday? Mm-hmm. Yes? And you came by train to Cologne? Mm-hmm. I was surprised that such a big star like you, why don't you go by plane?
The air pressure forces the molecules to go tiny.
Aha. I see. So this has environmental reason? Why you don't like to go on planes?
Well, it's just discomfort. So it takes longer to recover.
So you find you arrive more relaxed when you go by train? Mm-hmm. Yes? It was a Metropolitan. The train, the name of the train, is it right?
I'm not sure.
Or did you come on an ordinary Regio train? No. You know, the Metropolitan is very comfortable.
Okay.
And were people allowed to use cell phones on the train?
I'm not sure, but I did notice the comfort.
Yes? Are you served? Are you being served on the place? Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, we don't have trains in Iceland.
You don't have trains in Iceland?
No. I think one person tried to make train tracks.
Yes?
Like 100 years ago. And I think he managed to get a few meters out of the city.
Yes.
And then he decided it was not so good idea.
But he realized it very soon.
Yeah.
Yes? How do people travel? I mean, if you don't have trains, for example, younger people who don't drive cars, or how do they travel in Iceland?
Oh, young people there drive cars. They have jeeps. It's the most common vehicle there is.
Yes?
Jeeps with four-wheel drive.
You need it in Iceland.
Yeah, it's the biggest hobby. We don't have so much things like golf,
yes,
and squash and stamp collecting.
You're lucky people. Yeah. You're lucky people.
Butterfly collecting.
Yes. So you're lucky. You're lucky. Yeah.
Yeah, people go on the weekends and they drive into the unknown.
Yeah.
And they go over glaciers, and they might fall into cracks.
Yes.
And die. And then they many together, and then one jeep has to, people in the one jeep have to rescue the other people in the other jeep. And then they come back and they have very good stories to tell.
Very sympathetic. And everything without alcohol, yes?
Wow.
Where do you live?
I live in the capital.
And you live, but you live in Iceland, you don't live in New York, or?
Well, I go there now about once a month to Iceland.
Yes.
So yeah, I have had the same flat there.
Yes.
For like 15 years, by the harbor where the fishing boats are.
And there are still fishing boats, not only for the tourists. People still do fishing there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, you have a very pretty and nice dress.
Oh, thank you.
Is this the correct order you wear it?
I hope not.
I think a lot of people wonder how you really are. Right? Because you're kind of magic, and there's something mystic around you. Are you cool? Are you a tough businesswoman in this rough business?
I don't take so much notice of the money thing. I'm not. It's very boring. But I have I'm very lucky because I worked with people since I was like 16.
Yes.
Same people. So I have, I think it's called in common language, full artistic control.
What you have?
Yeah.
And only very few people have this. I think the artist formerly known as Prince.
Yeah.
Tough Cup, he has it.
Yeah.
And maybe George Michael. Mm-hmm. Now, and you. And maybe Madonna.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I can write any song I want, of course, and then I can obviously work with anybody I want. And then when I start, for example, writing my songs, there is no master plan of when it's coming out. I can just write until I think it's ready. And with tours too and stuff. So I mean, this is probably because I work with the same people since I was 16. So it's a small group of people that used to be punks.
Yes.
We're not very fond of the establishment. So
do punks in Iceland look like you? Have you ever seen a German punk?
I actually used to come to Berlin.
Yes.
When I was 16, and I would stay in a squad with punks who were there, and I think they were trying to explode up the parliament or something. They were busy. We didn't see them in the daytime. They were busy trying to bring down the government.
Yeah, the hell.
And it's time consuming.
Yeah.
So I guess you could call these people punks. So we did meet them, and I was in this band that supported Einstürzende Neubauten.
Einstürzende Neubauten. Yeah, and you were the supporting act?
Yeah.
Times they are changing.